Thanks for staying with us. Let's bring you some good news, some good sporting news, in fact, from Guangzhou, which is, in fact, now turning lucky for the Indian contingent as India has reached to its best ever performance in the Asian Games after 1951. The 14th gold medal came by the star pugilist Vijender Singh, who punched his way and beat his opponent from Uzbekistan in the 75-kilogram bout. This gold made up for Vijender's ignominious exit in the recently concluded 2010 Delhi Commonwealth Games. Meanwhile, the 13th gold came in athletics. The women's 4 into 400 meters quartet that won the Commonwealth gold produced an encore in Guangzhou to bag India's second straight 4 into 400 women's relay gold at the Games, setting a new Asian Games record in the process. The 12th gold came by none other than the men's kabaddi team. In the men's kabaddi team, India won the gold in every edition of the Asian Games since the sport was introduced in 1990. Today, it clinched the gold by virtue of a 37-20 win over Iran in the final. Well, the women's kabaddi team was not far behind, expectedly maintained their supremacy by clinching the gold in the Asian Games to boost the country's tally. India won the gold, beating Thailand 28-14 right up in the final. Now, in a part of India where the safety of women remains a constant concern, a group of men who ignored rules and boarded a women's coach on the Delhi metro were taught a lesson. Sure, nothing really justifies bashing up anyone, not by civilians nor by the police, but perhaps these strong-arm tactics have sent out the message that lakhs of women who use the metro wanted to convey. Respect our rights. A coach for women is meant only for women commuters and not men. And what you see here on your screens right now is what happened last night, in fact, at 9:30 p.m. on the Delhi-Gurgaon line of the National Capital's Region's metro service. Well, so no messing there with the girl power. In an exclusive interview to NDTV, chairman of the Tata Group, Mr. Ratan Tata, spoke about the 2G scam believed to be India's largest ever swindle worth 1.76 lakh crore rupees, according to the government's auditor. Mr. Tata says the leaked tapes that have PR representative Neera Radia and others discussing 2G spectrum are taking away the attention. He describes them as a smokescreen for the real issue. Tata was one of Radia's clients. She is now part of the investigation into the 2G controversy. Here's a part of that interview.
Which really is out-of-turn allocation of spectrum, hoarding of spectrum by important players for free, and things of this nature. So I think these are bad times. I wish the government would take a stand, bring order to the thing, have an investigation, book people who are guilty of something, but stop this sort of banana republic kind of attack on whoever one chooses to attack on a basis unsubstantiated, even before the person has what I consider every Indian's right, namely to be considered innocent until found guilty in a court of law.
And with that, we wrap this news bulletin. Thanks so much for being with us.